Just imagine what could happen if a fire broke out in a school with no windows in the classrooms, no emergency doors on every floor, and no sprinkler system to protect hundreds of students and dozens of teachers inside. That's the case we discovered at Shelton High School, in the hallways and in the classrooms, and that's despite a $25 million renovation to the school, and despite state law and building codes, which clearly states sprinkler systems must be installed in older schools that undergo renovations. We went to Mayor Mark Loretti.
If you're spending so many millions of dollars for the construction of the new building, why wouldn't you spend the money to put in a sprinkler system in the classrooms and the hallways where the kids actually are the majority of the day?
I do know, thankfully, that there are very few incidents that occur in a building like that. There's not much that can burn other than the paper and people.
Yes, the mayor did say there's not much that can burn except paper and people. But even more incredible,
Greetings.
We couldn't get a straight answer from the city's fire marshal about why a sprinkler system has not been installed.
We got a waiver from the state for that. The state granted waivers for that.
True, the state fire marshal can grant a waiver exempting a school.
We see the waiver?
If I have it here.
Okay.
But Fire Marshal James Tortora couldn't find that waiver from the state. And yes, that bumper sticker behind him reads, "Sprinklers Save Lives."
I can't locate the waiver form right now.
Wouldn't the waiver be in that file?
It should be.
It turns out there's a pretty good reason why the fire marshal could not show us any waiver exempting the high school from having a sprinkler system in the hallways and the classrooms. Because, Teammate has learned, no such request was ever made to the state, and none was ever granted.
Would you be surprised if, according to the state fire marshal's office, Shelton never saw the waiver?
I would be.
That's how we left it with Fire Marshal Tortora, but a couple of hours later he emailed us, changing his explanation yet again. So we went back to his office.
They don't have a waiver, they don't need a waiver.
Maybe I'm slow. How do you go from, well, we have a waiver to we don't need one?
According to the state, the existing portion of the building did not need to be fire sprinkled.
The only problem? The state fire marshal's office tells Teammate Shelton has never, I repeat, never been told that. Back at Shelton High School, Headmaster Beth Smith is in a tough spot. She is new on the job.
We do drills. We have monthly fire drills, sometimes more than once a month.
But obviously that's not the same as having a sprinkler system in the classrooms and the hallways where the kids are. And, some cases things can happen quite quickly.
Mm-hmm.